Say good morning. Rose is 8 months old today. 8 months. 8 months. So this morning, actually it's like 11:55 right now, and I have an appointment today. At the Teen Wellness Center at 2:45. Right, Mama? What are we gonna do today, huh? Maybe I'll take her with me because she hasn't really had an outing. I don't remember when her last outing. Do you remember, babe? Like the last time we took her out the house? Oh, I went to Walmart like what, a couple days ago? 2 days ago. So maybe I'm gonna take her with me to the Teen Wellness Center. Peanut, you being nice to the baby. Uh-oh. You're so excited, girls. Rose, show everybody how you can crawl. Uh-oh. Let me see.
That's my heart!
Yay, yay. Hey, look. Come here, Rose. Peanut, can you please?
Did y'all buy this separate?
Yeah.
Y'all need this?
What is it? The printer cord?
What do you need this for?
I'm not sure. Probably to put the printer to the computer.
No, nigga. It's a wireless printer.
Look at you crawling.
Okay, this is gonna have a.
Oh. Okay, guys. So for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup, and I'll be right back.
South French Street.
Look at you. So I'm going to my appointment now. I'm waiting for the bus, and Rose is right here in her stroller. It was supposed to be here like 3 minutes ago. I'm kind of scared that I missed it because there was another bus that like had just passed when I was walking up here to this bus stop. Hopefully not though, because my appointment's at 2:45 and it's like 2:30 already actually, and yeah, I really just hope I don't miss this bus. I'm going to the Teen Wellness Center to get birth control because yesterday was my last day, and I'm on birth control pills, so yeah, I need to get them joined. It's like mandatory that I get them so that another one of these don't pop out, right? Hi, Boo Boo. Say hi. Oh, you clapping? Oh, thank you. Got her little jellies. They're so cute. I got them at Old Navy. Old Navy, yeah. Right, Boo Boo, and her dress is from Gap, and I'll show a better picture of her dress when I take her out the stroller. And then she got this little cute white beret in her hair. Right, baby? And I just have on a tank top that I just tied up, some high-waisted jeans, and of course my favorite black checker bands. Where is this bus though? I'm kind of scared that I missed this bus, and It's gonna be a long walk to get there, and I can't get an Uber or nothing because I didn't bring her car seat. And you know, I'm very strict about my daughter being in the car without her car seat. Like, I'm not cool with that. Like, I will not let that happen. Like, even if I'm like, I don't know, I just don't like that at all, honestly. I don't know how parents feel comfortable doing that with their children. So I did miss the bus, and I'm waiting for the next bus. It should be here in like a minute or two. Hopefully it hurries up because it's hot out here. So hot. I'm trying not to make you be in the sun, so I put her little shade up right there, and then she's just chilling right there, right? So yeah, hopefully the bus comes faster. Just got off the bus, and I'm about to walk up to the Teen Wellness Center. And what the Teen Wellness Center is, it's basically like a clinic for teenagers up to the age of 19, and you can go there without like parental consent, which is one reason that they made it, so that children or teens could go see basically a doctor without their parents knowing about it. And they help with, basically they do like Planned Parenthood or whatever. So they have like birth control, and like you go there for like your 6-week checkup after you have a baby and stuff. And so I'm walking over there right now. It's like all the way up there, up this hill. And like I said, I'm going there for birth control pills since I ran out. And hopefully I get to talk to my doctor, well, not my doctor, but the doctor that I'm gonna see, about options of switching to a different birth control, because the one that I'm on kind of makes me lose my appetite, and I've been losing a lot of weight because I haven't really been eating, and I haven't really known why, and this is the only thing that I could think of contributing to that. So hopefully they switch me to a different dose. Maybe like there's too much like hormones in it or something. I have no idea, but we'll see once I get there. So this is the high school TC, and actually only went here for 1 year out of my high school experience because I was kind of bad and put into alternative schools. But this is it. It's really big. It actually goes around like the whole block. It's like a big square type building, I guess you could say. But it looks like a college. It's freaking huge, man. This is our only high school for our city, and the city is actually kind of big. So you can imagine how many freaking students go here. And there is a Teen Wellness Center right there, where it says T.C. Williams High School. So I'm gonna walk up and go in, get my appointment started. So we're just waiting for the doctor. Yeah, we are. This little tiny office. Yeah, this is her dress. In the back, like, can I show them the back? It like crisscrosses, not crisscross, but you get it. So cute. Yum. I forgot to bring a blanket to prop up her bottle, so I'm using this pack of wipes. And she just wants to play with them.
Un día tenía uno, me acuerdo, y le tenía uno.
Hi. Hi.
Y lo que yo que hice, el animal se desarma las piezas. Para armarlo, le saqué las piezas y no me lo pude poner jamás. Ay, vos también lo vas a armar. Lo voy a desarmar porque me dio cólera.
So we're at the metro station. You can see in the back. We're waiting for the bus to go home. Hey guys, so I just got back. Where is my eyelash? I don't know why it looks like that, but anyways, we just got back from the Teen Wellness Center, and I wanted to show you guys what the doctor gave to me. So for my birth control, she upped my dosage because, like I said, I'm not eating, I'm losing weight, and I'm having just problems when I'm sexually active with my boyfriend. And so she prescribed me this birth control, and I was on the same brand except for smaller dosage, I think that's how you say. And yeah, she gave me 3 months worth, so I'm supposed to go back in 2 months to discuss if these are doing what they're supposed to be doing to my body. And yeah, I also got 2 other things because I've been experiencing like popping in both of my ears, and they go like in and out like the sound, and it's really been annoying and bothering me. And it like feels like when you go on a plane or when you're in the mountains and like your ears are popping. That's how it feels, but it just randomly arises, like it just randomly happens. And so the doctor said there's like the tube in your ears like bulging with fluid, and she said it was from allergies because the fall season is like one of the worst seasons for allergies. And so in the morning she told me to use this Nasonex nose spray, or yeah, nasal spray. And she also prescribed me, it's a Zyrtec, I think it's like a generic brand because I went to the Teen Wellness Center, so obviously all this shit there is going to be affordable. This cetirizine hydrochloride, I think that's what it says, tablets. So Zyrtec. So now I'm gonna do a story time about, since I'm home now, finally, I'm gonna do a story time about how my doctor told me I couldn't get pregnant. So I had started training as a lifeguard in Arlington, and I just remember I had already done like the like swimming tests and like all the physical tests I had completed already. So it was time to do the written tests, and I just remembered like being there in so much pain. And so prior to that, maybe like a month before I started my lifeguard training, I was at my boyfriend's house, and I just wasn't feeling that great, and it was more so pain in my pelvic area, and I didn't think too much of it because I just thought it was like menstrual cramps or something like that. So I just kept going about my days, not paying too much mind to it, until I started feeling like actual sharp pains in my like uterus / ovary area. And I started thinking to myself that something serious could actually be happening. So I took it upon myself to make a doctor's appointment. Actually, yeah, I made a doctor's appointment, and I told them my symptoms, and they ordered an ultrasound. And so I went to the ultrasound place, and it was a transvaginal ultrasound, so they like stick the probe inside your vagina, and that shit is so uncomfortable. Let me tell you guys, do not have a baby at this age because they will stick that joint up inside of you too. Anyways, yeah, I got the ultrasound, and the technicians are not authorized to give you any information about what's going on. So they did the ultrasound, they took the pictures that they had to take, they saw what they had to see, and then they told me I could leave, and they sent the results to my my family doctor, my primary doctor. And so then fast forward, I started training, and I did the training, and I was about to take my test, and Actually, I don't think I was taking the test yet. I think we were just like studying, and the instructor was like teaching us the information that we needed to know. And I got a call from my dad, and my dad was like, Ashlyn, the doctors called me, and like, mind you, at this point I literally could not even stand up straight because I was in that much pain. It was like literally like needles and knives like going at it to my ovaries. It literally hurt so freaking bad, guys. It was like the worst period times 1,000 that you could ever think of. even having sex hurt. Like, I could not, me and my boyfriend were, you know, not even sexually active during this time because it's kind of traumatic to have this. Like, my dad called me and told me that the results came back from the doctors and that I had an ovarian cyst, and that he wanted to talk to me afterwards, that after I got out of training, about something important, and I didn't think too much of it. So I was like, yes, sure, of course, Daddy. We could talk afterwards. So my dad came after my training and picked me up, and we went to Popeyes. Love me some Popeyes. And we ordered our food and we sat down, and my dad was like, okay, so the doctor called me, and there's some bad news. And I was like, okay, tell me the bad news. And he said, well, the doctor said that you have an ovarian cyst, which I already told you, and that there's a very, 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 very strong chance that I will not be able to get pregnant for the rest of my life. And when I heard those words, guys, when I tell you that I bawled, I freaking bawled. I went to the bathroom and I could not handle what he just told me. Like, I was crying so hard, guys. I like called my mom and I was like, oh my god, I can't have a baby and all these things, and she was just trying to calm me down, and I just couldn't be calmed down because I was so like I don't know, guys. I was so emotional about it because I always, you know, talked about having kids and wanted to have kids, and just hearing those words, you can't have kids, it's just like another level of sadness. And around this time, my boyfriend was not around, guys, and he called me. He called me, and I didn't really want to tell him over the phone the news that I had received, so I just kind of beat around the bush when I was talking to him, and he knew that I was going to that appointment. And he asked me about it, and I told him I didn't know. But by the end of the conversation, I told him, you know, that we couldn't have a kid, and he was emotional about it. I don't think he cried, but he was very upset about it. And he was very upset about it because he is mainly the one who's always like, I want to have a kid, 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 I want to have a kid. So yeah, we were both really hurt about it, and they told me that my uterus was a bicornuate uterus. So basically, instead of the uterus being like this, instead of it being kind of like this, sorry guys, I cannot draw it. Instead of it being like this, it's like this. So it didn't like develop, it didn't shape the right way when I was in the womb. And so that was one of the reasons why I couldn't have children. I don't really understand what the other reasons were because they didn't clarify or specify or anything to me. They didn't give me no details or anything. That was my impression of why I couldn't have kids, because I had a double uterus. And so time goes by, a year goes by, and whoop-de-doo, I'm pregnant, guys. Like, what? I got pregnant, and I was so confused of how I was pregnant because of what the doctor told me. And I went to get an ultrasound at the same exact place with the same exact technician who said that I had a bicornuate uterus. And she she was reading my report of like my previous ultrasound, which was when I had the ovarian cyst, and she said, I don't know why this says you have a bicornuate uterus. It doesn't even look like you have a bicornuate uterus. And like I felt so dumbfounded. Like I felt so kind of angry because she was the same lady, and why would she tell me it was one thing and then the whole time it was another thing? So I don't know, guys. At this moment right now, I do not know if I have a bicornuate uterus, or if I don't know if I can have another kid, or if I can, because my doctors, well, that doctor freaking sucked, obviously, and should not be working in that profession. And so yeah, guys, that journey was really hard because, like, not saying that I was trying to have a kid around that time, but a lot of people I knew was, and just the thought of me knowing I couldn't have a kid was hurtful. But at the end of the day, I have a kid now, so that's all that really matters, right? Right now the baby's sleeping, otherwise she would be in this video, of course, right next to me like she always is. But like I said, she's asleep because we just came back from the clinic and she was tired. I hope you guys enjoyed my little vlog and my story time, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more, because I am going to be posting more, guys, I promise. Thank you guys, bye.